Hi, this is Gail and welcome. Today I'm going to be working in my altered book and I am going to do prompts 6 and 7 in Journal to Inspire. And the prompt number 6 is something red, which I think will be covered in the tissue. It's also got pink and white. Something white, lace, doily, yeah. Lace, got it. Loose threads, which I've put on these little butterflies on behind this. And flower. Well, got some roses here. Good to go. That's prompt 6. Prompt 7 is 3 hearts. Got the hearts with something written on or around that tells something about yourself. So I've got that covered with some words. So I think I'm ready to roll. So I'm going to move some of this off. I just was trying to get an idea of the layout. And I'm gonna move this out of the way for right now, and we're going to start with the tissue. Okay, now, yeah, I don't think I need this paper clip anymore, so I'm going to put that up there, and I don't have one in here anymore, so I think we're good. Okay, so I'm going to glue stick this on, and it looks like my spine is loosening up a bit on this. Not real thrilled about that, and I had glued it, I thought, but I think once I put part of it is because there's a gap, because papers are gone as well. I think we're going to be fine once I get some papers down and everything. So, I'm going to try not to obsess about it. Well, so I hope everybody is doing well. And yeah, we've had some pretty nippy weather. I think it was 18 below, the temp, not the wind chill, the actual temp. Yesterday morning, and I don't think it's supposed to be as cold today, so we'll see. We will see. Okay, and truly, I didn't really need all of this because it's not going to show beneath the pocket, you know, so it doesn't really matter that it's wrinkling a little bit there, but, you know. It's not even going to show down there. I don't know why I'm obsessing about it. It really isn't going to show down there. Pretty tissue paper. I received it in something that as a gift or something that I bought. And of course, I save every bit of tissue that I get. Okay, looks pretty good over here, but I do want to go ahead and trim it up before I forget. because it will become an issue if I don't do it now. Doesn't matter, that's not even, whether it's perfectly even or not, because it's down here especially, it's going to be covered by the pocket, but it will be inked too, so little floss will be covered up, but right here, I want to get that. Oops, sorry, you're not seeing all of that, are you? I'm just straightening this up, that's all I'm doing. So, I just finished watching a video by Tina at Shabby Dabby Doodah, and she started another challenge called her Pinterest Picks, which I really like that idea. So, might just have to get involved in that one. Okay, so I think that looks good. And before I forget, I am using Worn lipstick, but it looks anything but worn. It's pretty potent. But I want to put it on before I forget. Like I said, down here, it will only show up incidentally. Maybe, if the pocket isn't straight or something, but it's okay. Now, I don't really need to worry about that, but it certainly wouldn't hurt to get rid of a little bit of bulk down there. Although it's tissue paper, how bulky is it, right? Okay, and then this is going to go over here, like so. And I did, this was longer here, and I did cut off some of the extra bulk because it wasn't necessary. Okay. And if I do it so it's perfectly, it's gonna pucker, so I kind of think I have to do it like so, and then because of the way the pages are now, oh, I don't know. Do I let it pucker some? Because when it flips this way, nope, I think I leave the little gap, huh? Okay, and before I glue anything else, I am going to just distress here and truthfully, I forgot about, I'm going to be putting lace there, so it may or may not show through the lace, but that's okay either way, right? Okay, and since I've done that, let me come over here and do this one. And then I'll glue down oopsie, it doesn't matter. That's going to be covered up. Okay. It's all going to be covered up by paper, so the fact that it's not perfect doesn't really matter. And I'm saying that to myself because, yeah. Now, go ahead and let's glue that down just right along here and here at the bottom. It's a huge pocket, so it doesn't matter if the glue is a little bit, you know. It gets easier to glue it when it's like this. Okay, and I'm going to leave it like that for a few. See, that's kind of bubbling. But the issue is with the book spine. And like I said, I have already addressed it once, so I don't know. I'm not happy with that. I don't know what I can do about that, but I think I'm going to try to glue that down in there again. Okay, we're going to put that on now. It's kind of hard because underneath there's other stuff. It's a pretty bumpy surface. And am I at the end? Of course I am. Okay, we'll get rid of that. And I will get a new glue stick. Okay. Push my little carts around. These little glue sticks, they don't last so terribly long. Okay. Now, whoops, everything just fell. Great, hope I can find it. And it didn't fall underneath my cabinet here because that's a bugger for me to get down and find stuff. Okay, and again, this doesn't have to be perfect because the bottom half isn't even going to be seen. But the top, yeah, fuse. And the up part, I want to look nice, so. It's really puckering. Oh well, it's not going to show. Really doesn't matter. It isn't going to show, right? Keep telling myself that. And I might not obsess as much. Okay. I would use my little roller on this, but it's so bumpy, I don't think it will help any. Okay. And now, lots to trim. Yeah, I tried to prep everything for the pages ahead of time so my videos aren't so long, but I tell you, it still takes a while to do all of this stuff, no matter how much I try to shorten things up. So don't bore you too much. It's there, got it. Oh, I really liked this page. That was a fun one. The colors. These that I'm doing right now, the colors and everything, I mean, I don't dislike them. I don't know. Not in this book. I kind of wanted it to be more botanical, but I mean, roses are botanical. So I guess it is somewhat botanical, right? Okay. Now, see, there's still some here. Let's try the little scissors. See if that'll get it easier. I'm trying not to cut that paper there. I think otherwise it looks pretty good. Okay. So we have that. And now we need to put that pocket down. Okay. Let's do it. Oops, sorry, out of frame. Down here. Just gluing this bottom. Okay. Sure. It's gonna go over here. Like so. I don't know what to do about that. That's just so weird. I feel like maybe I'm going to try to put glue down in there again once I get the page done. And down in the spine again and see if I can pull it together, you know. Okay. Let's do this. And then we have this. this is from a freebie from Artie Mays, Andrea. Okay. So, yeah, I'm going to move this out of the way to get the glue going. Yeah, actually, I used quite a few of Andrea freebies for this double-page spread. So, she has a Facebook page and a Facebook group. And if you're a part of that, periodically, she puts up some freebies. And it's wonderful. Okay, let's bring it back. Way over here, out of that. And glue it down. And looks pretty good. Yeah, that page is messed up, but I really think I'll try to show you. But there's like this gap in where this is pulled away up against this cloth, and I had glued it and again, but it apparently looks like it might need it again. So we'll see. Okay, move this off again, and we'll glue this one. I did go ahead, the gold around the edges of these sheets is something I added. I'll show you what I used. And I just put it on with my finger, rubbed it on. Yeah, see, it's like a gilding paste that I used all around the edges just to give it some razzle-dazzle, you know? Too far. Okay, over this way a hair. Trying to line them up with this and with that. Oh yeah. Looks even in one but not the other. Oh well. Kinda can't win with that. Yeah, let me see if I have Glamour paste. It's gold, and this is from Stamperia. This, just put it on the finger and rub it around the edge. But also in the past I've used this stuff, this icing paste, and that's by Cinnabar. So, you know. And then they have other gilding paste. Just a gold gilding paste would work just fine. Okay, and I'm thinking, before I lose any more of these little pieces, I might need to put those down. Okay. Oh, there's something else. This is from another kit. Okay. I think I want to get those down, like, right away before I lose any more. Okay. So, I have these, and I thought something like that might look cute. I have inked around them with the worn lipstick, and I just had these metallic threads left, and I just wrapped them around the body and then left them to dangle below. So, let's see about gluing this. And I don't think you can see, but I'm just off to the side using the glue stick to get this ready. And I'm just kind of looked at these roses and sort of scattered them throughout. This says strength. And again, I'm just glue sticking off to the side, because I think of myself as a strong person. My husband had a massive stroke when he was only 45, and there was a lot I had to do to get our family back together, close his jewelry and watch repair store, and go back to teaching and take care of him. And, you know, you just do what you have to do. You don't think about it, but I know that others have commented on what strength that all took, and, you know, it's just what you have to do. You don't really think about, you know, how strong you are or whatever. You just know somebody's got to step in and be the adult and take care of things, you know. So that's where the strength part comes in. And then this one is dedication. And I feel like I'm dedicated. Whatever I focus on or commit to, I am very dedicated in following through and doing whatever I say. Or I try to, you know. Stuff happens to all of us where we can't always, you know, follow through from time to time, but as a rule, I feel like I'm a pretty dedicated person. And yeah, that one I like how it looks like it has antennas. Antennae? Anyhow, more than one antenna. Okay. And the hearts are from Artie Mays. The butterflies and the words for sure are from, the words are from G. Kerr. And if you don't know who G. Kerr is, check her out on YouTube. It's G-I-G and then Kerr, K-E-R-R. And she also is very generous and does a freebie a week and then does a video showing how she would use them. And then she also has DigiKits. And Artie Mays has tons of DigiKits as well, in case you're not familiar. And she does a lot of mixed media, which I love. So, yeah, really neat. Okie dokie. And there's not really a rhyme or reason to these. What I was trying to do is, patience is the other word that I use to describe myself. I really feel like I'm a very patient person, and yeah. Enough said about that. But I'm human. I'm not going to say I don't lose my temper from time to time. But, yeah. And then the I am told, and kind of is true from what I experience, tends to like odd numbers better. So we had to use 3 hearts. I'm sure if I wanted to use more, I could. And then, describe ourselves and whatever. So I have the 3 clusters of that. But I felt like it needed something in this spot. So this was one of the little sayings that was with the words, aspire to inspire. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, now the next thing is the lace. And I looked at this 2 ways. We could do it this way as well. I don't know. I do kind of like that too. What do you think? I think maybe I like that the best. In all honesty. But that I'm going to use the Fabri-Tac with. Okay. Maybe somebody's screaming at me now. It looks funny upside down. You can still tell it's a heart. I don't know. I just like doing that way. Putting the Fabri-Tac along here. When I get down there to that corner, I'll have to decide what to do. Okay, so I'm just sort of lining it up at that edge where the gold starts. Okay, now let's get that stuck down and then I'll decide how I'm gonna cut it off. Okay, over here, kind of, there, I'll show you. Put the lid here on my glue stick for the moment. Save that for a snippet. Okay. Now, down here, what am I gonna do? Am I gonna try to do a tuck? No. I think I have to cut it off. Sit here. Cut it off like that. I'm going to leave that there, the little bit there. I was just about to pull that thread, and then I realized, no, don't pull the thread. That's part of your decoration. I just did get this trim from Hobby Lobby. Okay, and I'm going to cut that off. Save that for a snippet. And then that way it kind of fits up in there pretty good. Okay. Alrighty. Let's get our Fabri-Tac down. I just don't know if there's enough contrast down here, if that stands out enough. I could take something and create a shadow around those. I may decide to do that. Okay. This bottle of Fabri-Tac is starting to get down low. Can't really tell if there's enough there. There's just enough of a shadow that it makes it hard to see. Okay. You know, I feel like it needs something up there, but what you going to put in a point like that? It's like some sort of a pop-up. Like maybe a pop-up heart or something. I have to think about that. That might look kind of cute to have a pop-up heart there. But it's been a while since I did a pop-up. I don't know if I can remember how to do it. I have to maybe watch a tutorial on that. Okay. Gonna let that adhere a little bit. Now, the next thing we have to decide about, and I'm already kind of feeling like I maybe don't want to do it anymore, is whether to put like a half a doily in here. I don't think I need it, do you? I don't think so, because I'm going to have tags here and here. And I have something from an Artie Mays freebie that I want to put in there. But unfortunately, I can't do so right now because my printer is out of pink or magenta ink. So, I have ordered, and it's due in Saturday. So, kind of have to hold on that one. I just realized I hadn't inked this. And I don't want to get it all over my pretty white lace. I don't think. There. Yes, I had inked it. It's inked down here. Goofball. Ah, I'm a goofball. Okay. So far, that's kind of where it's at. Now, so things to think about. I will show you in my next video the pieces. There's like a vintage lady with a rose in her hair and an envelope, and I think those will go in the pockets. And yeah, as soon as I can print them out, which, you know, it'll be a few days. And then I have the debate about, do I want to put like a pop-up heart there? Whatever I put, I don't want it to be something that's going to interfere in here. And for right now, though, I feel like it needs like pink or something in there. Because it's just too. You know. Okay, let's do this. There, that's helping. Just too white. Okay, there. That helped. Okay, so, debate about that, but it's got to be paper. So, yeah. And then, I'm looking over here, and this side looks whiter than this side there, so got that. And then the other thing is, do I want to put some sort of a little shadowing around that so those stand out more? So, if you have thoughts on that, let me know. Journal to Inspire, prompts 6 and 7. So, I will show you when I get the stuff for the pockets ready, and if I decide to do any shadowing, I will show you that as well. But, until next time, get out there and create. Make something. Have some fun. Create some art. There you go. I'll zoom out so you can see the whole spread. Focus on joy. Find your joy. Focus on joy. And until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay happy. Bye-bye.